I had a friend who earned a six-figure salary, but every month, right before payday, it was tight. In fact, he sometimes borrowed money from me, and I earned far less at that time. That blew my mind. How can someone earn so much yet have so little? Welcome to Rich in Progress, where we turn money confusion into calm wealth building. Today, we are talking about something that most people ignore. A high income doesn't guarantee wealth, it could only potentiate it. You can earn big and still end up broke if you don't follow the timeless principles. Now, this isn't just about my friend. Look at professional footballers. They earn millions over their career, but some of them, just 5 to 10 years after retirement, are broke. Why? Because they mastered how to earn, but never learned how to keep, grow, and guard their gold. Now, nearly 100 years ago, George S. Clason wrote a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. In The Richest Man in Babylon, Haggard was originally a humble scribe, that is, someone who copied notes for a living. He worked hard, but like most people, struggled to hold on to money. Despite the long hours, his purse was always very light, and he couldn't seem to accumulate wealth. He was frustrated by this situation. He began to seek wisdom, asking the rich man of Babylon how they had built their fortunes. He was particularly determined to learn the laws of money and put them into practice. Through learning, discipline, and consistent savings, Akkad eventually became known as the richest man in Babylon. And the king would even ask him to teach others the secret of wealth building. Now, let's walk through what the richest man in Babylon taught and apply it right now. Principle 1. Start thy purse to fattening. Pay yourself first. Let me break down this properly. This principle is simple but powerful. Save at least 10% of all you earn every single month automatically. Make it a habit, not a heroic act. You don't save what's left. You save first and live on what's left. Imagine you earn £2,000 per month. After tax and NI, you take home about 1,733. Now, just like pay HMRC, just like they remove tax before you even see it, you must do the same for yourself. Take 10% off your net income, that's around £173, and move it to a separate account automatically. Don't wait to decide. Make it automatic. Make it invisible. Now, you may say 1,733 is already small. I can't save £173. But this is the truth. The difference between 1,733 and 1,560, which is 1,703 minus 173, is barely noticeable. You will adjust because you already adjusted to the tax. You already adjust to bills. You already feel that this is all too much. But this is different. The difference over time is life-changing. If you save £173 every month for 5 years and invested it wisely, and you would have built up over £10,000. If you invest it wisely, that could become £15,000 to £20,000. That's your first deposit on a home. That's your business seed money. That's financial breathing space. So the richest man in Babylon was right. Start thy purse to fattening. Not with magic, not with luck, but with consistent, automated, invisible saving. Principle 2. Control thy expenditures. Budget for needs, not wants. Let's be honest, this one can be hard, especially in today's world of fast, flashy, always on, always available spending. But if you want to build wealth, you've got to apply the ancient but timeless rule. Cut your coat according to your size. Here's what that looks like today. Cancel subscriptions you don't use. Live in a home you can afford. Avoid financing what you don't need to. Eat out occasionally, not as a routine, but as a treat. Now, this doesn't mean mediocrity. It means doing what fits your current financial stage while you grow your wealth steadily and intentionally. Let me give you a practical example. Say your monthly income increases from £2,000 monthly to 2,500. That's an extra £500 a month or £6,000 in a year. But instead of saving or investing it, you go and finance a Mercedes. And now your car payments are £650 per month. Do you realize what just happened? You actually became poorer, not richer, because now you have less disposable income than when you were earning less, and you've locked your money into a depreciating liability. It may feel like a status upgrade, but financially it's a setback. This is called lifestyle creep, and it's one of the biggest silent killers of wealth. You earn more, but you spend more, so your actual wealth doesn't grow at all. Now, track your money for 30 days, see where it goes, then cut just two things you won't even miss. That alone can free up 50 to 100 pounds, maybe more, every single month. The richest man in Babylon said, "Control thy expenditures." Not because you are poor, but because you are focused. You are building the discipline now so that when your wealth grows, your freedom grows too. And by that way, if you are struggling with spending, check out my other video on credit cards, how they keep you spending, feeling smart while actually draining your finances. Principle 3, make thy gold multiply. Let your money work for you. Saving 10% of your income is a powerful start, but it's not the end, because the truth is gold just sits, does nothing, it doesn't grow. It doesn't help you. It quietly loses value, especially with inflation nibbling away every year. So what does the richest man in Babylon teach us next? Don't just save, make thy gold multiply. Once you've built up savings, your next job is this: put your money to work. Let it go out, earn more, and come back with profits. There are two ways to do this, and I love how timeless they are. Number one, it said, trade with others. This is what we now call investing. You can choose to invest your saved money in things that grow slowly but steadily. Nothing complicated. No need to be an expert. Think index funds and ETFs, government bonds, property investing with others if you don't have all the large money, lending through secure platforms, even crypto, if done wisely and cautiously. The point is, your money should not sleep. It should work quietly in the background, building your financial base. This is a learnable skill, and that's what this channel is for. I'll break it down step by step so that investing becomes as normal brushing your teeth. Number two way is to entrust to wiser hands. The book also says this: give your gold to someone skilled in the trade, whose hands are wiser than yours. In modern language, that means don't DIY everything. Use the wisdom of financial advisors, automated platforms, or even experienced investors you trust. You don't always have to build the house. Sometimes just buy the bricks. Modern move. Open a stocks and shares ISA, or start a simple monthly investment in an S&P 500 tracker. It doesn't need to be big, just consistent. Let compounding do its thing. Because investing not only just saves, it is real wealth is built. Let your gold multiply, and as it grows, so does your freedom. Principle 4, guard thy treasures from loss. Avoid investments you don't understand. Let's talk about protection. You started saving, you are beginning to invest, but now comes the most ignored part of building wealth. Don't lose what you've already earned. Many people, maybe even myself, are falling into this trap. Someone offers a scheme that promises double your money in 3 months, or just bring 2 people under you, and suddenly you are told you are building wealth. This is not investing, it's gambling dressed in a suit. As Warren Buffett once said, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon with wise decisions over time. So, how do you protect your gold? Number 1, don't invest in what you don't understand. If you can't explain it to a 10-year-old, you probably shouldn't put your money there. No matter how confident the expert sounds, ask yourself, do I understand how this actually makes money? If the answer is no, walk away. Number 2, learn before you leap. Read, research, ask questions. You are not slow, you are smart for pausing to understand. Number 3, don't ignore tax, planning, and insurance in the UK. You can legally reduce your tax with ISAs, with pension contributions, with business structures. And yet, many people lose money simply because they are not aware of this. The wealthy don't leave their treasures unguarded. They use insurance, accountants, and planning to protect every pound. So should you. Before you invest, ask, what's the downside? Can I afford to lose this? And most importantly, do I understand it? Principle 5, ensure a future income. Plan for a day when you cannot work. This one absolutely crucial. Most people think saving and investing is just so they can buy a car, take nice pictures for Instagram, show off to the world that they are doing well. But the real reason, the real essence of a financial plan is to build a future where you don't have to hustle to survive. There will come a time when you can't work anymore, maybe due to age, maybe health, just life changing. And in that moment, what will you fall back on? That's what Hakan, the richest man in Babylon, thought. Your goal today must prepare for your tomorrow. We call that financial independence, where your investments earn enough to cover your lifestyle, even when you are not clocking in. Let me break it down. In your life, if your life costs 1,500 a month, you need a plan that can eventually produce that income passively. This won't happen overnight, but it starts with a mindset shift. Invest for future income. Think long-term assets, stocks and shares, that's ISA, dividend-paying funds, property with rental income, pensions. Because wealth isn't just having money now, it's having security later. That's how you walk into your future, prepared, not panicked. And on this channel, we'll walk that journey together. Now, principle 6, increase thy ability to earn. Grow your value. If your day job brings in £2,000 a month and that's all you ever rely on, then your growth is capped, your dreams delayed, and your wealth slowed. Hakan, the richest man in Babylon, said it so clearly. He said, to grow your gold, you must first grow yourself, because wealth doesn't start with money, it starts with you. So how do we apply this principle today? Now, create more value and let people pay for it. Can you take great pictures, sell vintage clothes, babysit, dog walk, tutor, design flyers? All of these are ways to increase your income streams without quitting your job, without waiting for a raise, but just by monetizing what you already know or can learn. You should upskill yourself. There are many courses online, which many are free. Read books that sharpen your mindset. Ask for mentorship. Try small income experiments. Because when you increase your skill, you increase your earning power. And when you increase your earning power, you can build wealth faster and better. The wealthiest people in the world never stop learning, and neither should you. Let's grow our value, because you are your greatest assets, and this channel will keep reminding you of that. Please, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Rich in Progress. Subscribe, share, and like. It will help this channel grow a lot. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you on the other one.